start my makeup and thought I would film it. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I usually come onto the camera a little bit more put together, but I thought, well, one, I got a comment saying I should do an updated makeup routine, and it's changed a little bit. So first thing I do is I put my contacts in, then I put on sunscreen, and I just use this Hawaiian Tropics face sunscreen, this one. And in the morning, I don't wash my face. I just splash it with water, and honestly, I think doing less has helped my skin so much more. I also went to sleep with wet hair, so it is looking crazy today. But doing less, I think has helped my skin a lot. I mean, my skin used to be so bad, and it's really improved over the years. But the one thing I think has made a really big difference when it comes to my actual makeup is the new skin tint I've been using, which is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. This skin tint is amazing. It has really great coverage because I do still have like some scarring and like some discoloration, but it covers it up. I wouldn't say 100%, but I'm actually okay with like a little bit of imperfections kind of peeking through, but it's buildable and it's amazing. I love it. It has a little bit of a shimmer inside of it. I get the color 220 because I do self tan my body, so it matches the rest of my body. But I'm gonna take my sweater off because I bring my tan all the way down to like my collarbone, or excuse me, my foundation. All right, and then I just kind of shake it up. It comes with a little dropper top, but I just take it out, and then whatever's on the dropper, I kind of just like put on my face like this. That's probably not the best way to do it, but that's how I do it. And then I just use this Makeup by Mario. I think, no, this is not Makeup by Mario. Morphe and Ariel brushes. I like these brushes a lot. And I just use this flat top kabuki and just rub it, or blend it, I guess I should say, my eyelids. I am using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Creamy Concealer. It says Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I got this one this is in light 60N. I wanted to go with something a little bit darker than what I normally would have done because I would get a really light concealer and it would be really light under my eyes. But I just kind of have been going for more of like a neutrally kind of look, or natural, I guess you could say, as much, because I pound on that blush. I'm a blush girl, I love blush, but as far as my skin, a little bit more natural. Okay, and then I just let that sit for a second as I continue to blend in that skin tint. And because it is thinner, you know, even when I drag it down to my neck, it's not like thick on my neck like foundation. I really like it. And then I've been using this setting powder. And what I do is I even set my neck because to help avoid it from going on my clothes. It does still a little bit, but I really actually not that bad. I'm gonna take the same foundation brush and blend in my concealer. And then I just kind of take whatever's left and go over like other red spots that would be. I do, however, take a smaller little brush like this one and kind of go in and blend the concealer on my eyelid of whatever's left. I don't add anymore. And I actually like this because it doesn't get all over. You do have to like get it out every time, which I like, because otherwise setting powder can get all over. Taking a kind of angled brush, or not angled, tapered pointed brush, and kind of trying to evenly get that setting powder on this brush. And then I just take it right under my eye and on my eye. So I don't really bake, which I think helps my under eye not look so dry. I think as my skin matures, I'm noticing you want hydrating products. Oh, I am gonna take a little bit of this Makeup by Mario golden highlighter. I like to highlight my nose a little bit, and just like that, and I very messily put it on. The bronzer I'm using is the Physicians Formula multicolored bronzer. I like this. It's very neutral, so I don't look like overly orange or anything. And I'm taking that same brush. I always start like up on my hairline, then I do drag it on. I'll take some more like on the tip of the brush, kind of flatten it a little bit and kind of go over my eye. I always feel funny doing makeup tutorials because I love makeup and I love watching tutorials and all of that, but when it comes to my makeup, I just throw it on there. Okay, I do 2 blushes. The first blush I'm using is Flora Power by MAC. Mine is old and needs replaced, but I am also, all my brushes, I think other than like a couple, are the Ariel brushes. So this is the brush I'm using, and I kind of start up high, and I even take it on my eyelid as well. And just kind of drag it forward. I love blush, and I love a lot of blush. I really do. Whenever I don't have a lot of blush on, I don't know, I just don't like it. I like, oh, and I do it right there, just to look a little sun-kissed, especially in the summer, but I do it all year round. On my nose, I think it's really cute. I don't know, it's just very youthful and I really love it. But as you can see, my skin is still glowing and I put tons of powder on my face with the bronzer, with the setting powder, with the blush. It's that foundation. It just is very hydrating looking and glowy and just beautiful. Okay, so then I'm gonna take Charlotte Tilbury blush in Ecstasy. This one's a lot softer, so it just kind of adds, I don't know, a little bit more of a softer look to it, which I love. And then I am getting a little carried away, so I'm gonna put the blush down. Next, we're gonna go into eyebrows. Now, I do have like some rather decent eyebrows, but I still like to fill them in. And coffee break. I use the NYX. I like the pencils that are the micro brow pencil, which is the like really precise one. I like to draw out my brow with this and then fill it in with the brow mascara. This is in the color Blonde. And I like the mixture of the two. I'm having a hard time finding the mascara. So typically I'll kind of like fill in the outer 3/4 of the brow, again, just to define it. And then the front half, I kind of just work my way up from the bottom, almost making it like an ombre, I guess you could say. And I go on pretty thick because I am gonna go over it with a spoolie, which does take a lot of the product off. So I kind of like work it upwards, like so. I take the spoolie side and I just kind of work it through. I think eyebrows is one thing that I think just really makes makeup pop. Like, you gotta do your eyebrows, in my opinion. Okay, then I'm gonna go over my brows with that mascara. I don't know why, I just kind of like the finish that this gives. Makes them seem a little bit more fluffy, which I also think is kind of youthful, and I think that's why I like to do this. And I kind of like work it up and out, like so. And all that's left is mascara. So the mascara I'm using right now, I'm actually mixing too. So I'm doing the waterproof L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara in just black. And then I layer that with the same L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I think this is in the color Burgundy. Yeah, Burgundy. This one's been sold out, so mine's kind of getting a little dried out, which has been a little bit yikes because I like kind of that mixture. Okay, so I'm gonna take my curler and a little bit of my setting powder and get that powder on my curler. I learned this from, her name's Rose on TikTok. I don't know her handle other than Rose. I think if you looked up Rose, she would come up because she's quite popular. But she said to do this and it holds your curl. Oh, what am I doing? I totally forgot like my eyeliner. Okay, hold on. Just kidding, we gotta take a step back. So for my eyeliner, I just use this Naked Basics Urban Decay eyeshadow little palette. And the color I'm using is Primal. What I first do is I just go over, I take like a little eyeshadow brush and I kind of just go over the eyelid just to add a little bit of dimension. Otherwise it's just my concealer and powder and it looks a little too bright for me, other than a little bit of the blush and bronzer. But down at the bottom near my lashes. Okay. Then I take this little brush here, which isn't as like flat as this one, but it's a little more fluffy because I like a messier look. I go along the bottom lash line, like a little bit more like smudgy, smoky, not smoky, I don't know. I just don't love it like too perfect, I guess I could say. So we're just dragging that along the bottom and then along my top lash line. So it's gonna kind of look like eyeliner. And then I take an even more precise brush, which is this one. You could also use a little pointed angle brush, but I don't know, for some reason I really like this one. And I have hooded eyes, so what I do is I just look straight forward and take it off my bottom lash line and just straight out with like a little bit of a lift. Let me do this like, cause it's like a better light. So, like so. If you have a droop, like me, like my eyelid, just let it drop down so that it goes over that skin and out. Like so. And then I just connect it to that smudgy top lash line. I'm away from the mirror, so it is a little harder to do it further out here, but my makeup might look a little crazy today. Okay, now I did curled my lashes. I'm gonna go in with that setting powder and go over my lashes. So like a thin layer of setting powder. And then I like to go in with the black mascara first. I'm only gonna do the one eye, so then I'll go to the other eye. But then I go over the top of the black mascara with the burgundy, and it just calms down the burgundy a little bit, but like softens the black. I don't know, I like the mixture of it. I've been kind of into it. Okay, I braided one half of my hair. I've been wearing braids every single day to work out. They're so nice. It's just so nice to have your hair pulled out of your face. And I don't know, I've been really loving it. So I thought I would get on here and tell you that, because it's kind of funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, I wear my hair, and we go to a tiny little gym. So it's not like it's like you see everyone pretty much at whatever hour you go to work out. And then I'm like, why do I care? It's like wearing a bun every day, you know what I mean? But it just, like on Wednesday's cardio day, and part of the cardio, we have burpees. So it's like, I can do my burpee, my hair is not in my way, it's just like pulled out of my face. It's so nice. And sometimes, like depending on what I do after workout, I will keep the braids in or I take them out and I feel like my hair stays cleaner. Also, it gives me a little bit of like a crimp, so it adds like volume to my hair if I want to curl it. So it's been really nice. I just think it's hilarious because I wear them literally every single day. And I need to go shopping for workout attire because I've been wearing Zach's shirts, which has been fine too, but I kind of want some cute stuff, you know what I mean? Actually, I got on here to show you my makeup. I don't even think I showed you. But this, I'm gonna brush my teeth and then outline my lips just very lightly. I don't like to go to workout with lipstick on, but I do like some definition because otherwise I feel like my lips just get a little lost. So I do that just to define them a little bit, but this is the makeup. And as you can see, it's pretty glowy. And I did put some powder on, but it's that skin tint. So all of my makeup, I'll link it down below. As always, I try to link as much as possible in the videos because I know when I watch videos if there's something I like. But also if you ever see anything, just comment and I'll try to get it to you. But I love having my hair pulled back out of my face. Kind of like the same thing with like a slick bun. But what's nice about braids is when you lay down on, like if you have to do stretches or you have a workout where you have to lay on the floor, sometimes that bun that gets in your way. Oh, and I also just use these tiny little clear rubber bands. When you, oh no, I forgot a little strip. That's gonna bother me, so I gotta go back. Fun fact, when I was a kid, well, we go through so many different like dream careers, but I thought I would go to cosmetology school. I really thought that's what I would do because I was super into like beauty and fashion and I just loved that whole world. And then as I got older, I was like, no, I don't think that's for me. But there for a while, I definitely thought, I wouldn't say it was a dream job, it was just an interest. I thought I would do cosmetology. Braids are in, makeup's on. Other than outlining my lips a tiny bit, this is how I'm gonna look today. And that's it. Go work out, come home, maybe paint. Okay, so I think I'm done for today as far as, well, maybe. I'll probably paint a little later on. I've been liking to do layers and kind of, well, oil paints don't dry that quickly, so I don't necessarily, it doesn't quite dry, but layers has been game changer for my paintings recently. Look at that. This one's probably my favorite. So good. So I finished doing some clouds, but I think I'm gonna need to go down to the hardware store to get a couple pieces of, I've been painting on wood panels. So this abstract I just painted this week, and I've been ordering and painting on like wood panels. However, I have 2 frames that I'm gonna paint for the drop that don't have, there's no sizing that I can find. I even went to a local art store and they have just kind of the regular size, like 16 by 20, 8 by 10, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna go down to the hardware store, maybe have them cut it, I don't know. Let me show you the frames real quick so I can measure them. I gotta get them out to measure them as well. I did this like beautiful chocolate brown. I also wish I could like push you guys back and show you more of like what's going on around me, but it's really tight back here. So I'll show you. Oh, also, okay, sorry, I'm all over the place, but I gotta show you this exciting little idea I have for one of the art pieces. I have this frame, which is an awkward size as well. A lot of these old vintage frames are kind of like an awkward size. So what I think I'm gonna do is do a linen kind of back like that, and then put this oil painting. So cute. I showed this over on Instagram. I love that. I think that's such a cute little piece. Okay, so this frame, I don't know, I felt like this frame's actually Bettina's from the store. I'm painting a few pieces in some frames that she had because they're hard to find. These vintage frames are super hard to find. So I felt like this one needed, the gold it needed a chocolate brown painting. So let me show you. So good. And I feel like I need to add a little bit more to this piece. I don't know that it's done. So this is gonna be a part of the abstract drop. I'm doing like 2 drops right now, which is maybe biting off a little bit more than I can chew, but we'll get it done. Okay, so the 2 frames that are awkward, this one here, so pretty, but it's also rounded. And I just don't have the tools. So Bettina said, let's just put it on the back of this and it will have a little bit of gapping, which that's okay. So I need to measure this one, go get a panel. I thought I could like sandpaper the edges, but I feel like that's just gonna be a disaster. So I need to measure the back of that one. And then this one is the show stopper. This one's gonna be so pretty. I think I'm gonna do a similar vibe to the one back here, but this is an old frame. So I'm going to, oh, I got paint on me. Whoopsie. This one, I think I can get it cut, but even where, let me show you. This piece, I don't know if that's gonna work either because it's just so old that it's kind of worn down. So the lip to put the panel in is kind of gone as well. Anyway, gonna measure these and go get some wood cut for those and start painting the abstracts for those so they can get drying, because oil paints, they take a while to dry. So that's kind of the plan. From the hardware store, and it looks like the panels are gonna work. I think once we get them pinned down too, it'll be even better, but I'm gonna put a gesso layer on these to prime them, but I'm super excited to see how these turn out. I'm still in my workout attire, but before I start painting, I got an Amazon package that I'm gonna open up. Babe, you haven't even said hi in the vlog yet.
I thought we did a lunch.
No, we went out to lunch, but sometimes it's hard to vlog in places when we sat at the bar.
It was fun though.
It was fun. We went to one of our favorites, which is Isabel's.
In Gilbert.
And it's really yummy. So if you live local, check them out.
Check Isabel's out.
Especially their happy hour. Their happy hour is really good prices. Okay, what did I get? Wait, I think this is the cloche and this is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Actually, it might be fine. Yeah, okay. I got a little cloche to put over my candle. Ooh, this is like thick and good quality. How cute. Okay, I'm gonna take you over there in a second, but let me open up the other package. That's like the perfect size. Okay. Then I got.
Did you show this too?
No.
Okay. Or are you gonna put that part of the video?
That's probably
super nice.
And it's probably something for you to show, because he's always the one changing the paper towels. And the one we had before, you had to screw it on and screw it off. Do you like this one better?
Yeah, it's so sturdy. It's actually nice too. Obviously, it's kind of hidden.
Yeah, show them up close. Oh, you mean once you have the...
Yeah. I'm weird though. No, it was more the last one was broken.
Yeah, it was...
Or became broken. We've had it for over a year.
Oh, we've had that for multiple years.
This one's super sturdy and nice though.
But isn't that nice that you don't have to unscrew it?
Yeah, I like it. And it's marble and I like it.
Oh, this is the trumpet vase. Okay, I've been using this a ton in collages, but obviously I haven't ordered it yet. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is so pretty. Way bigger than I thought. Okay, That's really nice. These are so in
What
right
are you
now.
doing with that?
You can use it as like a vase. Well, they have a bolt, so let's see if it holds water. Like a vase for flowers. But some people have been making lamps out of them. You could just use it as a decor piece. I will say, well, it doesn't seem like it's leaking, so that's good. I will say it's not like silver, like, you know, real silver. However, it's really beautiful. And I think it was actually pretty affordable. But that high shine silver, this is so pretty. Okay, love that. Fun, okay. That's what I got today. That's so big. I love it. Back here, I have a little candle. I will obviously not keep it back here, but just to show you how the cloche looks over top. I think that's so darling. It just adds another layer. I could also get like a smaller candle, but how sweet is that? I love that. Okay, I just showed you this cloche over by my desk, but I brought it over to the coffee table. I love it over here. And I was thinking, I want a bunch of these. I want them for like all my candles, but I actually kind of like having this one on this candle and then this one not having one. It kind of feels, I don't know, if I had them on every single one, I feel like that would feel like too much. But having this right here, I love it.
I love it too.
It's cute,
it's really
right?
Nice.
It just like feels, you know what it is too? It adds another, even though the candles have glass around them, it adds another material.
It makes it feel elevated. I always say that. It does.
Yeah, I love it. All right, I think I'm calling it a night on the painting. I did these 3 today for the most part. I had started them yesterday or the day before, but I worked on the water. I'm really loving this like water scene. So I thought I would do a couple variations of it. This one I actually painted quite a while ago. And then these ones obviously are all from today, so they're gonna have similar tones, but I don't know, I'm really liking them. And they're gonna be a part of the drop. I really, really love just how these look. And I'll add more, I'll go back in and add more into like the trees, maybe add some rocks like I have in this one here. But I found that I like to step away and come back to my paintings. I don't like to start and finish them all in one day. I'm gonna go take my makeup off and I am gonna sit on this couch and I'm gonna binge my show. That's my plan. I was actually talking to Zach though about, so I've been going to Michael's or ordering like art supplies online since I started. And I've been wanting to go to this local art store, but it's a little bit of a drive, so I just haven't done it. Well, the other day I was like, no, I need to go get paint. I need to go get some brushes, some different things, and be able to like look at them in person and feel and touch and kind of see the size and all of that. Well, I came home and I told Zach, because I didn't know how to clean my brushes. I thought just put them through paint thinner and they're good to go because I use oils. And going into the store, the guy was telling me how to clean my brushes and giving me all sorts of tips and how to reuse my sludge that's in the like how it separates in the paint thinner and the sludge, and then I can and I just learned so much. And when I was telling Zach that, Zach was saying, you know, sometimes it is worth going into those specialty stores because the knowledge of the associates is worth the trip alone. And I could be such an online shopper where I can talk myself out of going pretty much to any store, but that was so worth it. So I've learned so much. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I'm gonna go take my makeup off. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna watch Bridgerton. Are any of you watching it? I am loving that show. I just love, not even the storylines, just the arts of it all. Like I have been watching so many YouTube videos on how they're making the wigs, the queen's wigs, how they are using a lot of like computer, is it AI? Like how they use the computer to make it look old, like everything, like very cohesive, and it's just crazy and amazing. So I love it. So let me know, are you watching it? I am completely caught up today, other than part 2 that came out today. I binged the first season when we went to Hawaii. It's felt okay. I need to stop talking about this. Just let me know if you're watching it. Let me know, or like what other shows you are liking right now. I don't watch too many shows, but that one I will literally get my work done, stop early, take my makeup off. It's like a whole thing, like get my snacks all ready. It's like really fun for me. Anyway, are you coming in?
Okay, it's 5:10. Can I share those, did we already share those? Those little sundaes?
Oh no, we haven't.
It's 5:10 here, so. The summer's here.
Also, I was saying, it's 5:10. Like, you can kind of see in the video right now just how weird the light is. You okay?
Yeah.
It's been a weird day.
Yeah.
I was just saying, it's felt like 7 p.m. all day.
I know, it's been a weird day.
It's been
Those
so
happen.
Okay.
It's been a fine day, but it's weird.
Yeah, it's been so fun.
Did you share these? On your Instagram?
Instagram.
We're not going to do a taste test. We've already tried these. They're called Low Sundays. We have their tequila, like 2 of their tequilas.
Yeah, they have like a coconut tequila. And
we bought these. These are the best seltzers we've had so far. I think ever.
Ever. They are so good. They're a tequila seltzer, right?
Yeah, they're a tequila. I know like White Claw makes a tequila one now. High Noon makes a tequila. And then there's other brands. Don't you think these are the best?
Yes. And, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no.
I was going to say, we went floating with some of our friends. And one of our friends, he's like a bartender, has like his own like craft cocktail business. And we gave him one of these, and he said, that's the best seltzer.
Yeah, he did, like just out of the blue.
Yeah.
Not out of the blue.
Yeah, no, and we didn't even hype him up.
He was just like, oh, can I try one? And we gave him one. He's like, I think that's the best one I've had.
Yeah, and we were like, okay, that's what we think. We felt very validated.
We got these at Walmart, of all places. I haven't seen them at like Target or Kroger or anything. I'm sure you could get it if you go to like a liquor store or like a Total Wine. Oh yeah, especially if you live in a state that you have to get them at a liquor store, they have to be there. They're more pricey. They're like High Noon or premium prices, so they're like more than like the regular packs, but just a couple dollars. But they're so good. I'm actually gonna have. You want one or do you want?
I'm okay.
If you see them, I don't know if I'd like go drive out of my way, but if I would put it on my list, like every time I go, I don't go to Walmart really. There's just a couple things that they only carry there. Yeah. Every time I go, I'm gonna try to get a pack now. They're really, really good, especially the pineapple. The mango's really good. Yeah, they have, or what did you say? Pineapple, mango, grapefruit, and then they have a tropical one. I didn't grab it. Yeah. I think I've only seen those 4 flavors. Yeah, I mean, I haven't. But Zach is the one that goes and finds But they make, I'll show it real quick, actually. I actually think the mango is, like a lot of the other seltzers, I don't even like the mango, really. You'll have it, but this one, I'm like, oh, I'll take it. Me too. Really? Yeah. It tastes like real mango. And I know. It's so good. We're probably overhyping it. I know, sorry. It tastes like a seltzer. You're like, okay, it's not that great. Their brand we've had before. This is a coconut infused tequila. Some people might not like that it's infused. But this is good. I've had it in like if you do like a pineapple margarita or something tropical. Oh, maybe even like a pina colada or something. Or like a pina colada would be good, which usually is rum. Oh, right. But you can mix, if you're going to have a tropical drink, it has like hints of coconut. Yeah. I don't know. But I just thought it was cool. I just wanted to share these. These were so good. You love them. They are so good. And you know, like I feel like if you go to the pool and you have a pool day, they're like super lightweight and you know, like they're just refreshing. Yeah. They're really, really good. All right, anyway. About that. Sorry.
I'm gonna go watch Bridgerton. I'm so excited.
I would say